Welcome to EskimoTV, your home for insightful movie reviews, or as I like to say, icy and chilly reviews. I'm your host, Jason Escamilla. Before we dive into today's review, I'd like to invite you to hit that subscribe button and become a part of the EskimoTV family so you can know what to expect from the latest films out in theaters. These reviews are spoiler-free, and I will not reveal anything about the plot that was not already revealed in the trailer. Today, I'm reviewing Downsizing, a film directed by Alexander Payne. In this film, scientists have discovered a way to shrink humans down to 5 inches, and people realize how much money they can save if they are smaller. A man named Paul, who's played by Matt Damon, and his wife Audrey, played by Kristen Wiig, decide to ditch their stressed lives and go through this process, but at the last minute, Matt Damon's wife backs out. This movie revolves around how Matt Damon responds to his downsized, lonely life, and new plots quickly develop involving Damon and other members of the downsized community. The premise of this movie was so unique, I hadn't heard of another film like it. There's the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids franchise I used to watch when I was younger, but that series doesn't talk about shrinking people globally. And because of the premise and because of Matt Damon being in this movie, I had high hopes for this film. But unfortunately, those expectations were not met. I did love the characters. The actors did a terrific job, specifically Matt Damon and Chau, a character from the downsized community. I loved their performances. They stayed true to their characters. They were likable, humorous. If I had to pick the strongest part of the film, it would definitely be the characters. The visuals, specifically the way that they made the small people integrate with the normal-sized humans, was also done very well. The beginning of the film was interesting. It had my full attention. I liked how they took time building and setting everything up for our characters to go through the downsizing process. However, after downsizing occurs, it seems like they didn't know what they wanted to do. It feels like a bunch of people added a bunch of half-decent ideas, and they tried doing all of them. There were unexpected subplots and tones that made me feel unsure of where the story was headed. I felt like the trailer tricked me into what this movie would be. The tone of the trailer is very lighthearted compared to the serious tone that the movie takes, and I wish that the tone that was felt in the trailer could have been seen more in the movie. There's also characters that I felt didn't get full closure, and I expected them to get later mentioned in the movie, but they didn't. I kept thinking, it will be interesting when we see why this beginning character was important. And then the movie ended, and we never got to see why that character mattered, because they didn't. Which leads me to the next issue. The movie is long. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes, which I don't mind if you're going to fill that time with intriguing and focused ideas. But when so many ideas are trying to happen and some of them don't get closure, they should really be cut out. The movie has the most time jumps I've ever seen, and not all of them are absolutely necessary. It does a lot of those 2 weeks later or 1 year later pop-ups. But, however, with all of that being said, this movie is not terrible. I think if you lower your expectations and go in knowing that it's a one-time watch, it's an okay film, then you will have some fun with it. There are some enjoyable moments with this film. I'm giving Downsizing a 5.9 on the icy and chilly meter. Are you excited to see Downsizing? Once you get to see it, what do you think about it? Comment below, and as always, if you enjoyed this review, like this video and subscribe to EskimoTV for more icy and chilly EskimoTV reviews.